Hello and welcome to Skills Direction, your guide to focused learning. In today's podcast, we'll help you identify the key signs that can tell you if you are on the path to poverty and share some habits to help you change your destination. Before we begin, we acknowledge that it is important to approach discussions about financial habits with sensitivity and avoid making broad generalizations about any group of people, including those with lower incomes. Financial habits can vary widely among individuals, and many factors contribute to a person's financial situation. However, there are certain patterns of behavior that can be counterproductive for anyone, regardless of income level. Our research shows that certain habits are common to those who are on the path to wealth, and others which are common to those on the road to poverty. By understanding which habits lead down each path, you can ensure that the destination you want is well within your reach. Let's start with the habits which create the financial chains that hold you back. Here are some of the most common financial habits of poor people. Number 1. Not having a budget. This is one of the biggest financial mistakes people make. When you don't have a budget, it's easy to overspend and lose track of where your money is going. Number 2. Living paycheck to paycheck. This means that you're constantly spending all of your income and have no money left over to save or invest. This can be a vicious cycle that's hard to break. Number 3. Relying on credit cards. Credit cards can be a convenient way to pay for things, but they can also be a major financial liability if you're not careful. If you carry a balance on your credit cards, you're paying interest on that money, which can add up quickly. Number 4. Not saving for emergencies. Unexpected expenses, such as car repairs or medical bills, can happen to anyone. But if you don't have an emergency fund, you may have to put these expenses on credit, which can further debt. Number 5. Ignoring debt. Debt can be a major burden, both financially and emotionally. But if you ignore your debt, it will only get worse. The longer you wait to pay off your debt, the more interest you'll end up paying. Number 6. Not investing for the future. Investing is a great way to grow your money over time. But if you don't start investing early, you'll miss out on a lot of potential earnings. Number 7. Making impulse purchases. It's easy to get caught up in the moment and buy things you don't really need. But impulse purchases can quickly add up and put a strain on your finances. Number 8. Not being financially literate. Financial literacy is the knowledge and understanding of how money works. It's important to have a basic understanding of financial concepts, such as budgeting, saving, and investing. Okay, now you know what's holding you back. Let's examine what you can do to break free if you have any of these habits. Here are some tips on how to avoid cultivating these habits. Number 1. Create a budget and stick to it. This is the most important step you can take to improve your financial situation. Number 2. Pay off debt as quickly as possible. The less debt you have, the more money you'll have to save and invest. Number 3. Start saving for emergencies. Aim to have at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved in an emergency fund. Number 4. Invest for the future. Even if you can only invest a small amount each month, it will add up over time. Number 5. Be mindful of your spending. Before you make a purchase, ask yourself if you really need it. And finally, number 6. Educate yourself about personal finance. There are many resources available to help you learn about financial concepts. Remember, financial habits can be influenced by a person's circumstances and access to resources. It's important to understand that this guide is a broad view on the key habits and pointers that are common to each group. It is also valuable to know that financial well-being is a journey, and it's never too late to start improving your financial habits and making more informed decisions about your money. Replacing bad financial habits with good ones requires time and effort, but it's definitely possible. By following these tips, you can improve your financial situation and set yourself up for a brighter future. That wraps up this episode. If you found it useful, please don't forget to subscribe for more. Also, for our audiobooks and information about our detailed training courses, as well as guidance on the use of new AI tools, please visit our website at skillsdirection.com. Stay tuned for more valuable insights and guidance on your journey towards success. Until next time, stay safe and keep learning.